to
Yeah, just advise you the screen share, and that's your control. I can't click on anything, okay?
hold on. I gotta go to Alright, so it's not loading the ARA page, so hang in there. Let me close it and I'll open it up again. ARA.apple.com. Okay, it is now loading the page. There we go. Okay. Session key?
Your session key with me is, of course, it's a window popping up, 366-5702.
366-5702.
There we are.
There. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go to downtime. Everything here is grayed out. Well, not everything, but it's grayed out. They're in downtime.
Yeah, so they're all off. Yep. So downtime is on right now, so that's normal.
Right.
It's not the schedule. The scheduling is only we'll turn it on and off during that time. If this is on, they're grayed out.
Okay, so here's what I want.
This is a master control, and this is a timer.
Right. So I want it on. That's why, I set it for. And I set it. This is AM to PM. That's how I set it. Okay.
Okay.
And it's
midnight to noon. So right. Currently it would be off unless it's turned on. So if we turn it off here.
Okay, hold on.
It will not turn back on until midnight.
Okay. Only if I turn it off there. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. This is how I always have it. Okay? 12 a.m. to 12 p.m.
I know. I'm just saying it's on right now.
Yes. Okay. So they should stay put, right? It's on 12 to 12. I want it 24 hours. Is this the correct, or do I have to be PM and PM for 24 hours downtime?
No, you can just turn this on here.
Yeah, so it's on.
As long as you turn it on here, it'll stay on. Like I would just turn the scheduling off.
Okay. Once this is on, it should stay on.
It should stay on. It's a toggle.
And they should not change.
Yeah, correct.
Right? Regardless of this, and this is good. Okay,
yeah.
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, if you turn scheduling off, it'll still remain there.
Hold on. So this is me talking to you earlier, and there it is, off. Okay? Because I wanted to show it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, it's off.
Yeah.
So you give me the session key.
So yes, it's turned on right now.
Okay, so this is earlier, before we got disconnected.
Yeah. So downtime is currently on.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that I understand. This is earlier.
Sure.
It's off. Okay, but then.
No, downtime is on. It's just.
Yes, downtime is on. That's why these are all grayed out. So these are off. They're grayed out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep.
And then I go to.
And we're talking about this stuff. Yep. And then as soon as it hits noon,
See, that is off.
that's when
I always set it to on. It
you
changes
had
to off.
scheduling on
Hmm.
to turn off at noon.
Here's the thing. I know what you see.
So as soon as it hit noon,
Yes.
it turned off. These turned active.
Right. So here's what I'm telling you. Hold on a second. So this should be on, right? For this to constantly be grayed out.
Yes.
Right? Good. What I'm saying to you is I know it says off, and I've been documenting it that it's saying off, but I always set it to let me finish. I know it says off.
Yeah, no, sorry. I was just scratching my nose.
Yeah, that's okay. So it says off, but I always set it to on. So this is what happened when I'm talking to you. It says off. Okay?
Yeah, so if this is on, but you're scheduled to turn it off at noon each day, it's going to turn off at noon each day.
I exactly understand what you just said. What I'm saying,
Okay.
I know it says off. That's not how I said it. I said it for on all the time. Let me show you. Okay? Because it changes every day. So I go here and I go here. Downtime is turned off. See, I've already documented it. Okay? It's turned off. I turn it on constantly. Every day it changes all the time. It should be on. That's why I record it. Because
Yes, but each day it's turning off at noon. You're going to have to turn the schedule off and just turn downtime on.
and that's the way it's on regularly. Anyway, let me
It'll be
ignore it.
constantly on.
Let me ignore it. Let me ignore it for now because I'm not getting anywhere. What I'm telling you is, I hear you. What you're saying is correct. No, not this one here. What you're saying is correct.
Screen time. Yeah.
What you are saying is correct. That downtime has to be on. I am telling you, it's always on. Because I said it.
So I would turn this. So the setting that I would turn off is this.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. Okay, I'm gonna leave that
No,
there.
no. So if
Go ahead.
you want it constantly on,
Yes.
okay, yeah, there you go. So now they will still stay grayed out
Mm-hmm.
until you come into this and turn it off.
Okay.
Okay?
So here's what I'm gonna do just to test it. I am not touching this one. This is gonna stay. And the expected behavior is I am in downtime. Yes? Okay,
Correct.
good. Let me leave that. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go to screen time. I'm going to go here. So 55 minutes, 32 minutes, 1.5 hour. No, that's 1 hour, 2 hours of usage here. So 2 hours of usage, and it says 2 hour 48 minutes. Here, it's never congruent. Usually this is a small difference, usually like many hours difference. There would be many hours of difference. And your thought on this one? So this is about 2 hours.
So those are just the estimates. There's still not all that gray time,
What's
which is other and whatnot.
I don't know what the gray time is because when I turned on the computer, I have been on it constantly. And now, hold on a second. Hold on. So this recording here is for 26 minutes 49 seconds this morning, right? So I can show you what's happening. That's this morning. Good. And so I go here and I go to QuickTime, and it only shows 6 minutes of recording. But I've been recording for more than 6 minutes.
No, six minutes of the window being in front.
Ah, so 6 minutes of what window being in front?
It looking. This is like app usage, so things you're looking at that are open and active.
Yes.
So once it goes to here and you're recording,
Yes.
it's in the background. You don't click on that; it'll stop your recording, obviously. But
Right.
that's the symbol. So it's not currently in usage.
Okay.
As far as this is concerned.
All right. So it has to be in the front. So what did I do? Give me some examples of what did I do that showed 6 minutes here.
And you probably open it up and have the prompt there.
Okay, so I opened it up and I looked at screen time. That's why?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. What's other?
Everything else. Everything else.
Right. So other is 1
So
minute.
you're in categories. So it's categorizing everything, and if
Yeah.
it just doesn't fit in these categories, then it's in other.
Right.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head that would be it. Maybe console.
Well,
It's a utility though.
I have nothing that would be other. I can't see anything that would be other.
So I imagine it's something in the background. It was only 1 minute, so it's probably only a couple seconds that it flashed and then went away.
Well, I saw it when I recorded. It had different seconds. It was going by the seconds. Okay. Anyways, what I was told is when I'm screen sharing, that's when other pops in.
That may be, yeah.
Okay, so I've been talking.
Yeah, I think I'll probably categorize as another, yeah.
Right. So I've been talking to you for more than a minute, but this says 1 minute, so it's not counting. Go ahead. Your thoughts on that?
It's more than likely the initial pop-up window. But anyways, these are just guides that help you with your usage. Okay, they're not, not hard rules here. They're just sort of guides to help you track your usage as best as you can.
Right, and I'd like to track my usage to see if my screen says your screen is being observed, and I've documented that, and so I want to know. When I know that when I'm screen sharing, this is when other kicks in. But if I'm talking to you
so there's that 1 minute explain as it pops up, and you connect.
Right.
It would not be part of that.
But then it freezes. It doesn't count. Let's say I talk to you for like 2 hours. It will not show 2 hours. It shows that it kicked in, that I'm screen sharing, but it doesn't say for how long.
Again, so this is not a 100% tracker. It's a guide to help you view your usage as best as it can show. It's not a 100%. It's not meant to be every detail.
So I should ignore it then, yes?
It's a guide. It's not going to tell you everything.
Okay. So when I say your screen is being observed, this is what I mean. It says your screen is being observed and I have no visible network here. Okay?
When was this?
This was in February, but it happens all the time.
Okay.
Well, it happens all the time. I have millions of screenshots on my screen. I'm only showing you one. But this is everyday behavior.
Okay. All right. So let's go to your system preferences.
Okay. Before we do that, before we do that, I want to show you a couple of things here. And I know things maybe I cannot show it to you exactly right now because I cannot replicate it all the time. Anyways, so I'm using the Mac and I'm wondering why I do not have control of it, and it tells me user is not signed in, but I've been using the Mac for over an hour. I document all of it, but it tells me user is not signed in, and it has sharing as a process, and I've already said I do not share.
It's a core utility, subsystem com dot something. Yeah, so SD, Apple.
Yeah, I had somebody look it up for me.
Apple ID, okay. So if you click on, so you may not have been signed in on your Apple ID at that time.
No, I'm not signed in with my Apple ID.
You're not signed in, yes.
No.
User is not signed in.
That's right.
Okay, so that's normal.
Wait. What's normal? I am not signed in.
Well, so here we'll look at the move this down. It's not this is the Apple ID agent. So you're not signed in with your Apple ID.
Okay.
So when it's checking here, is this user signed in to Apple ID? No, the user is not signed in.
So the user is not signed in, but So sharing.
Meaning you're not signed into an Apple ID.
Got it. You're correct. I'm not signed in with my Apple ID. But where it says sharing
That's
D.
what that message is.
Got
This
it.
is checking to see if you're signed in, so if it needs to do anything, it knows what account you are.
All right. So where it says sharing D, is that something to be concerned about?
No, because this is part of it's a sharing process, meaning that part of your Apple ID is part of sharing. So it could be a bunch of different things. It could be
Well, it says auto unlock.
AirDrop. It could be AirDrop, which you need between your different devices. It's part of our handoff between iOS and devices. Like you can unlock your computer with your watch if you have the correct component for that. So there's a bunch of different things that require the Apple ID of sharing, and that all this process is to check if you're signed in on one.
Really? So all of this auto unlock, sharing D, nothing to worry about.
Well, yeah. So that's one of our continuity features is auto unlock. And again, so these are things that are running in the background constantly. It's in case they need to be used.
All right.
So it's like a line of 27,000 butlers waiting for whatever test there's.
So I know what's happening and I'm seeing it. I go to activity, right? Activity. If I go there now, you see, this was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, the 14th. It tells me to debug. Kernel is volatile. All kernel processes are volatile, and it tells me to debug.
So volatile just means it's in change. It's not constant.
It's in change. It's not constant.
Yeah.
So not an issue.
No, yeah. It's a tech terminology for something that changes physically.
So volatile is A-OK.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So nothing to worry about when it says volatile. Got it. All right. So let's go through here. And I know when I've spoken to Apple people, they say they look for profiles in system preferences, but profile is not visible. Why is that?
Okay. So what that is with preferences, a lot of Apple things, unless you have something for that category, it doesn't show you it. So if you don't have the profile, which can be a bunch of different things, I know there's a regular one around for iPhoto with newer computers, so it can talk with it, I believe, better. But profiles can be device management. So if it was that's the more common one. So if it was, say, a business machine, like the one I have restrictions. I can't go to certain things. I can't access certain stuff. So you can set. That's what a profile is. So because it's not visible, because you don't have one on here at the time, you will not see the icon. That's what the visible is. So this is not showing Energy Saver for whatever reason, and not showing family sharing. Because family sharing wouldn't show because you're not signed in to an Apple ID.
Okay, so let's stick with
family. That's what that would show.
Okay, so family sharing is not showing. Okay, hold on. However, here, family circle and family share.
No, the icon for it is not showing.
The icon is not.
So if you have an Apple ID signed in, there'd be an icon to the left of it, or to the right of it, sorry, which would be family sharing, and that's why it's saying it's not visible. So unless you're signed in, you don't have that.
Hold on a second. Yeah. So I'm not signed in.
So if you want to go back, this one will bring you to the main system preferences as well.
Here, so profiles would be here, but according to your explanation, there's a good reason why profile is not here, correct? Because it's not visible here.
Unless you have a profile, it's not going to show that.
It's not going to show. Okay, so
Yeah.
here
It would be a gray starburst with a black check mark in it.
here we have wallet and Apple Pay, and it tells me it's not visible, but it is visible.
Well, this is from April 20th. I don't know if you want to bring up a new one. You can click on the Apple, hold down your option key, and the top option should switch. Hold down option. Okay, you can also do it that way. Yeah, this is the 2-click way. If you hold down option, it's 1 click. So you were in software preference panes.
And now Apple Pay is, yes, it changes all the time. Okay, fine. Let's see what else is no. Profiles is no. Fiber channel, no. Energy saver, no. And these are all expected
So
behavior.
if we go back here to
Yep.
preferences.
Yep. Because I had never seen.
Yeah, because the Energy Saver's battery. Energy Saver is for iMacs. So some of these are for different models of computers as well. So that's why you don't see Energy Saver, because on a laptop, or certainly on a laptop portable, they would be battery.
Okay, so like I said, wallet and Apple Pay was always no, but now it's yes. And
But now they're on, yeah.
Well, I don't know how it changed by itself, but that's what happens because I didn't change. I didn't. Where is it here? Because I know it's always here, but it said no here. Anyways, it doesn't matter. You're telling me it's all good, right? So let me close this for a minute. Let me minimize that for a minute. So let me close this one here. You're telling me expected behavior, fine. So, and you're also saying where it says debug, not a problem.
Debug's not a problem. On older computers, like say 15 years ago, there used to be a debug option for utilities. Now it's all built in.
So if I go to console and I go Bluetooth seems to be a very active process. Okay, but Bluetooth is turned off. See, it's off. It's always off. Sharing D, Bluetooth, and cloud. I do not. Go ahead. I do not join cloud. See, I'm not signed in with my Apple ID.
Yeah, no, I know you're not. But these are just processes to see if you are. Like a lot of these are just running in the background. Is this on? No. Is this on? No. They're just waiting. Like it is turned off. It's not doing anything, but the program is still there. It's still open. It's still connecting to the Bluetooth hardware. It's still making sure it's powered and stuff like that.
Okay, Bluetooth is powered off, and the process is sharing D. Okay, so you're telling me it's okay if Bluetooth is off and it's an active process, and SpyCan is private. You're telling me.
Oh yeah, there was one thing I wanted to check while we were in system preferences. Sorry, because you said your screen was being viewed and whatnot. Where'd it go?
Sharing.
Looking for privacy and security. There it is. Sorry, privacy and security. Sorry. And then privacy. You already own it. Let's go down to screen recording. There. Alright, so that should be the only thing. There's our remote advisor. Is the only thing, and then our system, like our iCloud one, but you're not signed in, so that should be the only thing that should be recording.
No,
Were you talking with us on that day?
No. I've already sent screenshots where I'm not talking to you. Oh, wait, which reminds me.
Okay. The only thing I can think of is that if you still had like the screen recording turned on, maybe it might count that as being observed.
There you are. It says here, I've been with you for 9 seconds.
No, that's popped up here. This is popped up. So, yeah.
Wait. What's your explanation? It's not recording the time properly. It says 9 seconds I've been talking to you. The remote
that this has been active. So bring this up here. Click here. Okay. Then you can minimize it again.
This doesn't show time. Were you looking for a time? It doesn't show the time.
And then can you go out of this and back in?
Go out. Cancel.
Delete it. Cancel. You hit plus again, I guess, or whatever.
Hold on. There's other. 1 minute.
It's under other. It's
Okay,
under other.
yeah.
We'll just show. Yeah,
Hold on.
Go back to where we were. If we're going to go.
Hold on.
We're going to use apples to apples. So put apple in it again.
So other is 1 minute.
That's where you were. That's where you were.
And this one here is 2 minutes, and this is 9 seconds. So other is 1 minute. Nothing is congruent.
Okay. Again, so again, these are just estimates, and you're not 100% accurate.
Obviously.
Okay.
Obviously, they're not accurate. Now, I'm screen sharing with you. If someone's screen sharing with my Mac and it says your screen is being observed, this Mac does not tell me. It just basically says 1 second or 9 seconds. It does not detail the length of time that my screen is being shared.
No, and it's not meant to. Again, these are just
It's not meant to?
estimates. They are not meant to track it like that. There is different applications I'm sure you can get, but this is not meant to track that in that sort of aspect.
Hold on. Okay, you're telling me that screen time is not meant to properly track how much time my screen is being shared.
All right, so it's been argumentative.
No.
These are just estimates to help you get you. They're not hard rules or anything.
Okay. So they're not hard rules. Okay, but so they do not. It does not need to be.
App usage is not tracking every app that's open and whatnot.
All right.
Sort of
So it doesn't need to be congruent. Right? Screen time. What you said. Let me make sure I understand, so I don't go and ask someone else about it. Screen time does not need to show accurate usage. It's just an estimate.
It's an estimate, yes, as best as we can to help you track the uses there. It's not going to be 100%, though.
Well, it's not even close.
Things are under, yeah.
Well, hold on. Not even is it not close. It's incorrect. This is showing 2 minutes in other. Hold on. Over here, it's showing 1 minute use. Okay, it's not even congruent within itself. 1 minute here.
Okay.
Right?
Again, we've already established that these are not going to be 100% correct, up to date all the time.
And that's okay.
They're to help to guide your usage and whatnot. Okay, that's not a 100% tracker.
Okay, and that's okay. Yes? So I should not I should not worry about it. That's okay.
Well, if you want somebody to track your usage, there's probably other applications and whatnot for different things. But how does this affect your general usage of the computer?
I'm telling you, I have no control of the Mac, and everything I'm showing you, you're telling me. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into a quagmire. I'm just confirming again that the improper use, the improper allocation of usage of my Mac in screen time, you're saying is okay.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, so it's improper, but it's okay. All right, so I go to activity, and all my processes are volatile. And you, is that a problem? And if I click,
Unless we can, if you're looking for a problem, you'll find something you won't understand in these
sure.
things.
Well,
Okay, I've worked with computers my entire life. I don't know every detail behind every back process. If you're looking for something that you're not going to understand, you will find something that you're not going to understand in this.
And you're correct. So all I'm sticking.
So I would close the console and I would just use the computer.
Right. So I need to understand what is expected, what is not expected behavior.
Okay, well, we're not.
Hold on. When I go to.
Unless you're getting an error that it's expected usage.
Unless I'm getting. Unless what?
Like, you shouldn't even be going into the console unless you know that there's something affecting your system. Like, what is the symptom that you're trying to cure or look for in here?
Well, I've already mentioned.
Is there an issue when you regularly use, not in console, when you just regularly using the computer, that you have an issue that requires you to go into this stuff?
Yes. And this is number one.
Like, you're spending a lot of time, and a lot of this is just a normal computer stuff.
All
Things
right.
run in the background. There's a million processes going on at once,
Of course.
And the tracking this usage and whatnot.
Okay.
How is this helping you use the computer?
I understand what you're saying. There's a million processes. Got that part. I'm asking standard basic questions. I turn off Bluetooth, I turn off cloud, I turn off family. Never turn them on. They're constant processes in my Mac, in Activity Monitor, in console. So I ask you the basic question. Is that expected behavior? You telling me, yes, that's expected
behavior.
Got it. That's all I need. Yes, that's expected behavior, you say. So here's another one. You're telling me sharing D is also expected behavior. Now here's another one. So I have Wi-Fi turned off. I have Bluetooth turned off. Usage is 18 seconds. See, you can see only seconds there, but I have that much packets in and out of the Mac. The Mac is, I shut it down. It should be in downtime. Downtime doesn't work. See, it's back up again. When I open the Mac, it's still there. Anyways, let's ignore downtime for now. I'm asking you about this one here. Why so many packets in and out when I have not, this is turned off? And this is a constant.
Well, it's not so much the packets, because packets are just pings. It's the data set which you rolled over here. So you did receive some, but not much was sent out by the looks of it. And that was probably prior to it was being turned off or turned on, maybe.
Well, no, I just opened it. It should, well, look, if it was continuation of me doing something, it will say usage, 1 hour of usage. But I just opened the Mac. It's telling me I only use the Mac for 18 seconds.
That's a screen. Different windows, different things. Okay, you're looking for things to not understand here. This is not affecting your usage of the computer.
How do you know that?
And there is no error that you have provided to me to fix. I do not teach how computers work. I am technical support. Is there an issue with your computer?
Yes, there's an issue with a computer. I am telling you, I have no control of the computer. I am telling you, which I've already said.
Everything you've shown me has been the computer being normal and you looking for something to not understand.
Perfect. Thank you for that. Now,
okay.
Thank you for that. Now, specifically to the screenshot, and I think that's the last one. Okay, I already talked about debug. Did I talk about usage tracking?
Again, is there anything that's not from the console?
Okay. No.
Things are on. Things are pinging. Your computer is meant to communicate with things, even just to see if they're off.
Right. But, okay, listen.
So it's going to go on, off. Okay.
No.
On, off. Okay, no. That's a packet. On, off. Okay. So it's going to do that probably every second for a lot of things. And that's why you're getting up to 3 packets.
Okay, specific to this screenshot, we already talked about everything else. We talked about screen time. You said that's expected behavior, family expected behavior, iCloud expected behavior, Bluetooth expected behavior, sharing D expected behavior, right? So the last one is this one here. So I just opened the Mac. You can see Bluetooth is off, Wi-Fi is off. It tells me, screen time tells me I just opened the computer 18 seconds ago. All of these packets in and out. And your comment on that? Expected behavior?
Expected behavior, yes.
You don't need to teach me anything. I'm not
asking. The computer is on and in usage.
And where's the packet going to? All these millions, like 3 million and 8 million, is going to and coming from where?
Yes. Packets into the CPU, packets out to the CPU. The computer is on.
So this is expected behavior, that these packets is moving within the computer, right? That's what you're saying? Because Wi-Fi is off, right? So you're telling me it's expected behavior. That's it, yes? Hello? Oh. And he is disconnected. Hello? Okay, so I'm on the phone for 42 minutes for 15 seconds. And he has disconnected, I think, on the phone. So I'm going to hang up on the phone now because nobody's there. Hello, hello, hello. And the call. All right, so let me finish this off. Okay. So go to app usage. 3 hours 18 minutes. Apple support is only 5 seconds. Other has kicked into 2 minutes now. Mm-hmm. Two minutes 19 seconds. Alrighty. And stop.